The holidays are here. We've made 7 cocktails for you. Get ready, buckle up. Fun fact about me, my favorite drink of all time is an extra dirty vodka martini. And honestly, the dirtier the better. It's really on brand, but I've been drinking these for a very long time and I love them so much. And it's a really easy drink to make at home, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. When you're making a martini, make sure that you chill your glass. So you can keep your glass in the freezer or you can just fill it up with some ice cubes, add some water, let it sit here while you make your drink, and then it'll be nice and frozen, ice cold by the time you're ready to pour your drink into it. So the martini recipe is very, very simple and easy. So it's a vodka martini. I'm using Tito's vodka. It's 2.5 ounces of vodka. 1, 2, I'll just flip this over because this is a 1/2 ounce. And then 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth. It has to be dry vermouth. Do not use sweet vermouth or it will be disgusting. And then because I like the extra dirty factor, I do a whole entire ounce of olive juice. That's why it means dirty martini, right? Pour it in there. Now what we're going to do is give it one heck of a shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. For like at least a minute. It makes a huge difference. The colder the martini, the better it is. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dump out this ice and water. My glass is freezing cold and frosty. And then pour in the martini. Sure you give it a little shake so you get all of that stuff out. It's actually a pretty big martini because we put that whole entire ounce of olive juice in it. And then I like lots of olives. Some people only do 1. I do 3 because that's just how I roll. And it is the best drink ever. One of my other favorite drinks that I make a lot during the holiday season and even just like over the winter is called a cozy sweater, and it literally is so warm and cozy. It sounds kind of weird when I'm gonna tell you the ingredients, but you're going to love it. So we start off with 1.5 ounces of whiskey. We're using Crown Royal. We're Canadian around here. This is Canadian, right? Yeah, okay. What kind of Alberta person am I? 1.5 ounces. This drink sounds weird when you make it, but the ingredients sound weird when you put it together, but then it's absolutely delicious. So this is maple Crown Royal whiskey. You can get maple whiskey in different versions. It's a 1/2 ounce of maple whiskey. Put it in there. Now, this is the thing that's gonna throw you for a little bit of a loop. It's a 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, which I don't know. It's all chemistry and science, and it tastes delicious once we make it. Shake it up. Oh, it already smells so delicious with the maple whiskey. Okay, hold tight. Now, ready? Okay, shut up. I just had to grab my round ice cube trays that are from Amazon. Woo! Okay, this is for me, so it's okay if it landed in my armpit. Put it in there, okay? And then we just pour this over top. Okay, now, this is the topper. It's a red wine float. And when we say float, it's because when you pour alcohol really slowly on top of, like alcohol has different, I guess, density would maybe be the right way to put it, and it will just sit at the top. Please stay at the top, like I told you. All my bartending experience is coming to an end here. Well, coming to a head. Well, it still looks good. Hold on, I'm gonna go a little bit more red wine. I'm just gonna top it with like a charred lemon slice, and you don't even have to mix it because it kind of like mixes on its own. when you drink it. And it's so cozy and warm. It's a little lemony. Half of an ounce of lemon juice, which I don't know. This is my favorite drink that I like to make, and it's like, I don't know, a family recipe. Somebody invented it back in the 80s and we love it. But I like to drink this drink when I'm wrapping Christmas presents, watching Home Alone, I don't know, and that's like the only time of the year that I like to drink it. So it's just like Christmas special, you know? So we go with we're gonna go 3 ounces of Baileys. To be honest, I don't ever really measure my Baileys. I just eyeball it. And it's a really easy drink because it's only a couple of ingredients. If you like, lots of people like Baileys just on the rocks, right? But I'm gonna change your whole entire life when I put chocolate milk into it, because it just like, I don't know what it does, it gives it the best flavor. And then if you're feeling extra bougie, like this, and then like this. Tastes like Christmas. This holiday drink is called Rudolph's Boozy, or Not Boozy, Spritzer. So we're gonna make a single serving of it, but you can also make a great big huge punch bowl serving of it. And we're gonna put the recipe for the larger batch on the screen for you so you can follow it along very easily. Okay, first ingredient is 2 ounces of cranberry juice. So I'm just gonna mix it here separately and then I'll pour it into the glass afterwards. Then we have 1.5 ounces of ginger ale. Oh, that's a close one. Doesn't seem like a lot of ginger ale. Hold on, okay. 1. And remember, this could be made for your kids without the booze, which is always nice to give them some sort of treat. Okay, now we have 2 ounces of orange juice. I think everybody had a version of this cocktail, like this punch at their grandma's house at Christmas in a big punch bowl. And then now 1.5 ounces of vodka, which is where the fun starts to begin. Okay, and then a splash of lemon juice. So just a tiny splash, I guess. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. This is pure lemon juice. This is like it's pure organic lemon juice, so it's not squeezed. Or sorry, it is squeezed. This is pure organic lemon juice. So it's fresh squeezed. It's not like synthetic junk. Just a little splash. Okay, now I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. You don't need to like shake it over ice or anything. Now, ice cube time. Look how cute these ice cubes are. They have like little tiny snowflakes on them and they come with all different designs. They're just from my Amazon store. So, ooh, I want to tip it so that it looks pretty. Oh, look, it has a fork on the end. Okay, hold on. Well, whatever. Okay. Now we're gonna pour this over. And then now I'll be able to make the pretty snowflake come to the top. This is literally like the ice cube from Titanic, so whatever. And we can garnish it with a couple, the iceberg from the Titanic, garnish with a couple of cranberries and a sprig of rosemary or mint, ladies?
Rosemary.
Rosemary, okay. Garnish with a couple of cranberries and a little tiny sprig of rosemary. I'm gonna assume the kiddos aren't gonna like too many leafy greens in their drinks, but for grown-ups with the booze in it, this is the way to go. Isn't that so pretty? Looks great. Come on, I want my snowflake to show at the top. It's ruined, there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay. Get it, get it, get it. Whatever. It's good. It's like, yeah, it's like fruit punch, but boozy. Like your grandma used to make and your uncle used to spike. Really, when you think about it.
Good.
Our next drink is called the Santa Hat. And so this is a mocktail or a cocktail recipe that you can use. So you can just eliminate the booze if you want to out of it. Kids really, really like this drink because it's just like fun and it looks really scrumptious, and it's also called a Santa Hat. So let's do it. So first things first, we're going to rim the cocktail glass. We're using a martini glass here, but you could probably use whichever glass you really wanted. This is icing, so we're just rimming it in some icing. And then we're going to rim it in some coconut. So, like, this is why I said the kids are gonna like this one, because it's definitely for someone who has a sweet tooth. It's a pretty good rim job there, girls, okay? Now, ice cubes. We have these really cute little snowflake ice cubes that come in silicone molds, so they are easy to pop out, or they should be easy to pop out. Oh yeah. Aww. Okay, I love when stuff looks cute and works. I tried boiling my ice, because you can boil the ice before you make ice cubes and it'll make your ice cubes clear, which is a really good tip, but I think my water just has too many minerals in it, and my ice cubes still turn out cloudy like this. Might have to use distilled water for that to work. I always see that tip online, but doesn't ever really want to work for me. I think one more ice cube will fill us up. Okay. Now, next is I'm gonna put it all in here and then I'm gonna pour it into the glass. No ice in my shaker here. 2 ounces of vodka, which is important if you're making the cocktail version. But if you're making the mocktail version, no vodka. Now, 1 ounce of grenadine. Holy hell. Okay. This is gonna be really sugary. This is like what Buddy the Elf drinks for breakfast. 1 ounce. Okay, 2 ounces of fresh lime juice. Hopefully this balances out that sugar. This is acid. 1/2 ounce of 7-Up. Give it a little bit of bubbly. Okay, give it a mix. Pour it over the glass. And then you can garnish it with oh, look at how cute my little snowflakes look floating at the top. Okay, it's time to have a sip of this drink. You kind of have to chew it. But it's good, it's sour. It's definitely sour, but it's good. If you like more of a sour, I thought it was gonna be really, really sweet from the grenadine, but it's more sour than it is sweet, which is interesting. So the lime juice really must have balanced that out. I definitely would say maximum 2 of those, or you're gonna be hungover for 3 days. Next up is the Bailey's Candy Cane Cocktail. Rimming the glass with just some chocolate sauce here. Look how beautiful that turned out. It's gorgeous. Now we're gonna go for it with some candy canes. Like, go big or go home. Oh, that looks so good. I think I've said that like 10 times in these videos, but it does look so good. I miss my bartending days. I need to go be like a guest bartender DJ somewhere. Who would have me? No one. Okay, now we have to do ice cubes. Okay, 2 ounces of creme de cacao. 1, 2, 2. Now we've got 1 ounce of creme de menthe. Okay, and then 2 ounces of Baileys. This is gonna be strong. So, well, it's a martini, like straight booze. Now we'll give it a little shake. It's gonna be green. Okay. Oh, and look at how nice the little ice cube. I love those ice cubes. Look how nice they are when they float to the top. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little bit of chocolate sprinkle on the top. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, for the true test. This is like my 6th drink today. That's actually really good. Like really good. It's sweet, but it's really good. I think it would be really good with a shot of espresso in it, like as an espresso martini, like an after 8 kind of coffee taste, but that's good. And it looks festive and beautiful. Moving on to the frozen hot cocoa martini. This one is a blended drink and it can be made for grown-ups or kids. So you just omit the booze if you don't want it for children, obviously. And yeah, so let's get to work. Like how we're using the protein milk. Okay, so we're gonna start with 3/4 of a cup of regular milk. And if I need to add a little bit more at the end, I might do that, but we'll see. You know how it is, how ice blends. Now I'm going to do 2 ounces of vanilla vodka. So we're obviously making the grown-up version. And then a tablespoon of hot chocolate mix. It's not cocoa, it's hot chocolate mix. Okay. And that's it, I'm gonna blend it. Mind your ears. It doesn't taste quite chocolatey enough, so I'm gonna add another scoop of the hot cocoa powder. And blend. Oh, I lost my lid thingy. I'm feeling like it's not chocolatey enough, which is saying something because I don't really have that big of a sweet tooth. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this chocolate syrup, probably about a tablespoon, and then I'm gonna give it a blend again. That looks like what I want it to look like. Oh, yeah, okay. So now I'm going to rim the glass and make it gorgeous. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, now I'm just gonna use a spoon so I don't make a mess. Oh yeah, wait, I'm gonna do some candy canes. Now I just need to have a little bit of control before I pour this into this glass so it doesn't slop all over the place because I want a pretty finish at the end. Oh, okay. Everybody calm down. And wait. I'm completely inventing this as I go along. And, oh, Christmas straw. This might be a little overkill. It's too tall for this. No, it's a martini, it doesn't need a straw. Okay, hold on, let me test it. Let me taste it, okay. Yeah. It's good, it's really good. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let us know if you have any of your favorite holiday drinks in the comments that we can test out ourselves. Happy holidays.